I've just driven along the road and found our gate open. Now, that gate didn't open itself, and there's tyre tracks in the field. So, I know that we've had our special friends back, haven't we? Right, I'm just starting on a little maintenance job that has been kicking around since, well, probably January. Like all these jobs, they pile up, and then you prioritise the ones that are important, and the ones that are not so important or too difficult to do, you leave. So I'm going to spin it around in a minute. Let's have a look. Can you see this post here? Oh, hello piggies. Now, from this angle, it looks fine. But let me just show you this angle. Can you see the curve in it? Let's go along here, look. That is not a straight line. And the reason for that is, I'm gonna have to clean that out later on. The reason for that is that that post there is actually rotted off in the ground. Because that's concrete in the ground. That, even though it's galvanised, over the years it's rusted away, and all the cattle piss and stuff. And they pushed it out. They pushed it out of line, look. And because it's bolted together, it's held, but it's all... Ooh, nearly lost my WD-40. So what I'm doing today is just move the wobbly can. These bolts have got to come undone. Right, give them a quick squirt of that. Let that soak in. Only 2 bolts. Right, that's going to stay there. I'm going to leave that, and then I have actually got what I've done this before. I've got a piece of steel that will fit inside there. So the hole in the ground that's concrete in, rather than try and get it out, I'm going to slot a new piece of steel straight down, put this post back on top of it, and then just drill, probably have to drill a hole through the steel there to bolt that back together. I've done that with those before. Those have rusted off. I don't know if I can see which ones I've done. Can't feel it. Definitely done 2. You can see that probably didn't line it up very well, and I have to use an improvised bolt. Definitely done that one and that one, I think. And this is the next one. This is the worst area, really. This is where the cattle feed, and they put a lot of weight on there, and any weakness, they bend it, break it. So that's going to be fixed later. Let's just have a look. Hello piggies, how are we doing? Are you still eating? Oh, they've made a right mess here. They've dug up all this cow muck. They love it, alright? Have you got anything to say to your loyal fans? You'd eat this camera if you could, wouldn't you? Oi. Oh, hello. Look at you. Hello. You're kind of speaking, really, aren't you? What are you saying? Feed me more? I'm not putting my fingers through those bars. You'll probably have them off, wouldn't you? Hey, shall I try that? Look at them. Look at them. Hello. What do you think about life? Boris and Patrick. Right, Boris and Patrick. I'm going to go down and move some cattle now. I'm going to leave that there. Coming back to this later. I might not do this today. I might have to catch up with it again tomorrow. I've got quite a lot on. Brother's away on holiday in Venice. Very nice. So I'm on my own. But I'm going to go and move some cattle now that are... Oh, sorry, I'm just rearranging my sock. Going to move some cattle and open the gates up because they need another bit of grass. I think they're probably getting a bit short. Let's go down now and check them. Alright, well, interesting enough. Oh, blooming doors. Oh, I can't get it open. I come down across the field, and the reason I come across the field is I've just driven along the road and found our gate open. Now, that gate didn't open itself, and there's tyre tracks in the field. So, I know that we've had our special friends back, haven't we? Our special friends who like going hare coursing. And we know who they are, don't we, boys and girls? Yes, let's just not say anything too derogatory about them, but you know what my thoughts of that are. So, it looks like they've started again. Fantastic. Right, let's go and have a look at the cattle. I'm just looking at the grass situation out here, judging it whether they've got enough or whether I've got to move them. Do you know what? It's really greening up now. That rain we had, oh, do you know, it's sunny now suddenly as well. That rain we had continuously for about 3 weeks, well, it's really revitalised the grass now, so that's actually really good. I'm just looking at, they've got plenty of bite here. You sort of judge it whether they've got enough bite. This looks alright, they won't be unhappy here. Gonna walk out into this field, check it, and then I'm gonna check them as well. I was gonna let them into the field over there, but might not need to, but I haven't seen them since before the weekend, so I need to have a look at them. Alright, well this doesn't look very good. I think there's a gate, I can't tell whether some cattle stuck behind a gate or not. My worst fear is they've been trapped in, because of our special friends, whether they've been round and played with the gate. Look, there's a bunch of cattle that side, and there's a bunch of cattle this side. The thing is that this well will come down, isn't it? There's no water that side, and that's not good. You can't leave cattle without water. Flipping it. Either they've broken string that ties it back, or some special friends have been round. Either way, it's not good. Right, crikey. Hello. Only 4 cattle this side of the gate, and there's probably about another 28 that side. And they aren't going to be happy. The only lucky thing, we've had some rain, so they will have got some moisture off of the ground. Right. Come on then. See the strings on the floor. Looks like they forced it. Rip that out. It's been latched. That shouldn't be latched. I would suggest that someone's been down here and shut this gate. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Well, they're not desperate because they're not running to, they know where the water trough is, they're not running to the trough, are they? Hey? If they've been shut in here for a week, they'd be running out, but they're not running. So I'd say they'd only been in here a few days, well, a few hours maybe. I reckon those visitors we had last night have been out here. In fact, it looks like I can see wheel marks. There's some wheel marks over there. We can see that. Oh, flipping heck. Can you see me zoom in there? Can you see what look like wheel marks there? Look. That's wheel marks. Someone's been out here. Some of our special friends have been out here with their hare coursing hounds, trying to find my hares. Oh, makes me angry. Right, I'm going to turn this off a minute. I've got to sort this out, and also I'm probably likely to say something to get me in trouble if I keep filming. Alright, that's opened up. Oh yeah, I can see the tyre tracks, the truck tracks I should think. Here we go, look. Can you see 2 there? 2 there. I better go and just check this gate down here. Oh, flipping it, they've been rallying around. I can see they've been driving around. There's been no other vehicles out here apart from when we got the silage bales in, so no one's been out here driving since then. And they've given it a right ramping, I can see. Of course, oh look, you see, I can see 1, 2, 3. It's quite apparent really, look. Can you see the marks there? Right, let's go and have a look. My biggest fear is that they've left that gate by the road not tied properly. Oh, flipping it. Of course, the thing is, if they're lamping, they put the lights on and then they watch the dogs. Probably chasing around after the dogs, I expect. I mean, just by the grace of God, these cattle aren't out in the road, which would really upset me. And I probably would say something I shouldn't say. Look, oh flipping it, look, there's the bit of rope there that ties the gate shut. Cheers guys, because it will be guys. Although that's not necessarily true. Oh look, oh my god, it's literally, oh my god, it's literally hanging open. Look at that. Look, it's not tied at all. Jesus. Oh. Look, not even latched. Look at that. Flipping heck. Jesus. See how irresponsible these people are. There's one thing that, I'm getting cross now, you can tell. There's one thing to come out here and do lamping. There's another to not even bother shutting the gate properly behind you and getting 30 cattle here out on the road. God, the stress, you know. Didn't even latch the gate. There you go, that's the contempt, these sort of people. They've cut the string with a knife. Here it is. This, I just realised that's the bit of string that was used to secure that gate over there. That's why that's there. So basically what they've done, they've come in here, they've cut the string and they've shut that gate. I don't know why they would have shut the gate, but that's what they've done. Let me just put that down there a minute. So I got my bit of string. Just putting it back here. Ultimately, with these sort of people, what can I do? I'm in a lose-lose situation because they have no respect for anything. They won't worry about that bit of string. They won't worry about shutting the gate. They won't worry about my cattle being possibly deprived of any drinking water. So, I mean, look, thank goodness I came down when I did. But, I mean, I always check them anyway, so it's not like I don't check them. But, do you know what? Absolute contempt for these people who do this. Right, come on girls. At least you're alright. You better just check them all here. It's really hard to count when there's this number. Alright, we'll just check them when we go through the gate. I'll have to fact check the number when I get back home, because I think we're talking about 32, but the problem is, offhand, we move cattle from the bottom fields up, and there's some heifers in here that are due to calve and some bulling heifers, so every now and then we move some. So there's that kind of numbers fluctuate a little bit. I've got it written on chalkboard up at the farm. My memory's not what it used to be. So they've eaten this down pretty well. Do you know what? I think I might shut them out of here. Will I shut them out of here? No, I better not. Well, I'll open the other gate and they can have 3 fields then, I think. That'd be a good idea. Look, you can see where they rallied round there. It's more obvious when the grass is longer. It's very short, but they've left wheel marks here, haven't they? I just remember last winter or the winter before when they came rallying around the lower fields, left loads of ruts. Bloody hell. Go on, you go through and I'll count you. Come on out. Come on, 475. You can see the wheel marks that have been in here. Got left. Come on. I made that 29, but we did bring a few up the other day, so I don't think there's any missing. I will check when I get back, but you're kind of like, they don't tend to go missing in ones. Right, it's going to open this gate and give them a bit of fresh grass. I can see some wheel marks here, look, they've been through here. I didn't notice that on the way because I wasn't expecting them to come this far. They've been through here. Come from that road up there. They must have gone through, they've basically gone through 2 gates. They've come from the gate there and the gate up there, and they split the farm. Hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Dry cow. Eating calf heifers. Right. Now have a fresh bit of grass. Nice bit of tasty new growth. I should think they'll like that out there. Come on then, girlies. Come on. Come on. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Look at that. I'm sure that it was probably last night they came, because none of these cattle are thirsty. So even though they were shut in that field, there's no way that they would stay out and wait, because the water trough's just over there. There's no way they'd stay away from it. Look, they see my Land Rover, they think they're going somewhere else. Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Come on. They're obviously not particularly hungry either. They're not thirsty, they're not hungry. That's obviously a good thing from my point of view. Come on. They'll like this though. This is super duper fresh grass. And everyone likes super duper, don't they? I love super duper. Super duper. Come on, girls. Let's go and get some super duper grass. Look at this. It greens up so well after haymaking. What was that, a month ago? Look at this. They're going to love it. Come on. They put their heads down that far a bit. Come on. Look at this. It's beautiful. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go on. Do a little skip. Go on. Do a little skip. You'll love this. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Look at that heads down. Oh, they're more hungry than I thought. This is like putting out fresh sandwiches after you've had a bit of a stale buffet. Look at this, they want theirs. Lovely. Oh look, the sprayer's just arrived. We can see that over the fence. Let's have a look. So, I'm just getting some thistles sprayed off. Ed's spraying. So now I've just grazed that field off the other day. And it's got a very big load of thistles growing in it. So every now and then you've got to get someone in to sort that out. If I can see through. Oh, look at that, it's in the way. We'll see. You can see through this thick hedge. I can hear it. I can see it. I can't see it. Let me just, right, climb up. He's going to think I'm spying on him, isn't he? He's just up there, look. Can you see through the hedge there? Where is he? There he is. He's coming this way. Now, which way's the wind blowing? Because I don't want a mouthful of that stuff. There he is. I bet that's Ed on there. He usually does the spraying. I'll catch him when he comes back down. I can see a better view when he goes through there. Just reversing that. Through the hedge. I wonder if he's seen me. He hasn't seen me, I don't reckon. There we go. Right, well there's Ed spraying the thistles. It's not something I like doing, but there's a point where, climb over that. There's a point where the thistles just, if you leave them, they're creeping thistles and they sort of run their sort of roots under the ground, they're just spread. And there's a point where you've just got to control them, otherwise you end up with a field of thistles and no grass. I know you can top them and stuff, but it doesn't get rid of them. Anyway, I'm going to leave the cattle here. So, there they go. They look happy. They're not out. That's the main thing. And now I've got to be aware that I've got special friends visiting again, which is, we had a break from that for about 18 months, and now my special friends are back. Lovely. So anyway, as you can see, This is farm life for you, isn't it, really? It's never dull. It's never dull. There's always something. You got to have your wits about you. You got to keep on top of stuff. You got to keep on top of the thistles. You got to check your cattle. You got to keep your maintenance up. And as someone said, why haven't you cleaned your tractors? Why don't you clean your tractors out? Someone said. Well, do you know what? All the things I've got to do, cleaning my tractor is not my priority. Imagine the stress I'd be under if those cattle were out in that flipping road. Right. Crack on, everyone. Another day, another day, a new house farm. I'm going to go back. I'm not going to be able to do that. Fix that girder thing today, barrier. But I think I might get Hazard to help me on Friday. All right, everyone, crack on. Just driving up here, you can see the run of thistles here. You get up here, you can see that the thistles are just starting to spread in this field. Let's get up further. See, they start forming big clumps like this. Let's try to do this. Look at that. So more thistle than grass there. So you can see that they've got to go when they get to a certain level where they take up a certain percentage of the field. If it's not that much, it's okay, you live with it. But when they get to a certain level, so Hes coming in this field after he's done now. I expect he'll be up in a minute. It's not a very big field down here. I think it's about 8 hectares of spraying they've got to do. I did that text Andy. Oh yeah. Alright. I'll see him when he comes up. Just heading back now. There we go. Just having a little chat with Ed. Good to have a catch up, and this is an opportunity for you to see, if you haven't seen it before, the sprayer, how it works, because it is quite a thing when it unloads or unfolds. I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to get sprayed. Look at that. I'm not sure what the width of the boom is. 40 metres? 30 metres? Anyone know? I don't know what standard sprayer width would be. 20 metres? Probably do with the tram lines, isn't it? Some of you know about spraying and tram lines and stuff. Let me know, put in the comments what the width of that would be probably. Right, well, I'm going to leave Ed to carry on with that. I've got to get back now. Lunchtime. Had a good catch up with Ed and seen the cattle and found I got visitors, and it's time for a pasty.